Okay, so for this video we're going to be going over how to lay out the stairs. This is one of the final steps. So in order to lay out the stairs, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn off all of my layers except for my first floor layer. And this will be a good opportunity for you to check and make sure that you have everything on the appropriate layer. Like I see I have a couple items here that should be on the second floor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to modify this right now. This is kind of minor, a couple lines that are out of place. Make sure, obviously, if you're doing this, that you carefully pick only the things that you want to move. Otherwise, you're going to end up shuffling things that maybe shouldn't have been moved in the first place. Okay, so looking at this, my stairs are going to go right here, and I've done the calculations, and just for your knowledge, since you're probably not familiar maybe with building construction, standard stair is 9-inch rise by 11-inch length. And it has to be basically no shorter than 11 inches in length. And the reason for that obviously is that a shoe needs to be able to fit on the stair. And the rise should be between about 9 inches to 10 inches depending. So I came up with some calculations, and we're going to use a height of 9.40 inches and a length of 11.375 inches. According to my calculations, that should work for the stair. So I'm going to add another layer and call it stair, just because there's a good chance I may have to turn this off and on. So I'm going to be setting out a whole bunch of construction lines. So let's see, my first stair is going to be 9.40 inches vertical. So I'm going to do that on both sides here. Okay, and I'll even do it here just so I can see exactly what's going on. And so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to basically use my rectangle tool to lay out the location of this stair. So it's going to start to look just like what I have drawn here. So then my next part, so I've got my length of 11.375 inches. So I'm going to lay it out like so, and I see once again the layer tool is going to bite me in the butt here. So I got to make sure I'm on the stair. So let's see here. So obviously I need to be real careful that I'm putting things on the appropriate layer, otherwise I'm going to get myself into a bind later on here. So, okay. So now I'm going to basically go and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to raise this line up 9.4 inches on both sides. Okay, and I've got this line I'm also going to raise up, maybe, there we go, 9.4 inches, and I'm going to lay out, I'm just going to keep building the stair this way. So rather than having you guys watch me do this, I'm going to go ahead and lay out this first stair all the way up to this wall, and then I'm going to come back on the video here. Okay, so I went ahead and I laid out the bottom of the stair here, and the dimensions for that, so I was going to be rising or going vertically 9.4 inches, and then going lengthwise I've got 11.375 inches. So now I've got to the point in my stair here where I'm going to be having a little platform here. So for this part here, all I'm going to do is lay out literally just a platform that people could stand on. And let's see here. So I need to add a construction line out here. Just trying to make sure I have some construction lines available to pull from here. So we can see my platform. Now I'm going to do this last little bit going up to the next section. So Again, I'm going to go with the dimensions of a height 9.4 inches and a length 11.375 inches. And it's real important, and you'll learn this in your career here, that a stair stays consistent throughout, because it definitely could be a safety hazard if all of a sudden the height of the stair changed or the length of the stair tread changed. If someone's trying to go down the stair, that could be a big no-no. So okay, so now I'm just going to be laying out here this top section, so I'm going to kind of get it started here, and then I'll pause the video and come back when it's done. So pretty much the exact same thing I was just doing on the bottom section is what we're going to be doing for the top section. And let's see, 11.375, and I can lay this out here. Okay, so you guys got the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, and then I will reconvene here in once I have the stair complete. Okay, so what you're going to find is, you can see, so I've been building my stair here, and you're going to find that we're actually, it doesn't perfectly mesh up with exactly lining up with our wall, and that's actually okay, because if you've ever seen basically a staircase in a house, they don't always necessarily have there's almost like a little landing up here on the second floor, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And the reason why that's important is many times if the stair is flush with the hallway, it's real easy for someone literally to fall down the stairs. So this isn't definitely uncommon, so we're just going to roll with it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to delete my guide so I can see what's going on. And I'm going to be adding the second floor, and I need to add the second floor because, as you can see, I still have a stair here that I need to delete out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this section here. So basically all I did is I used my pencil tool to make sure I had a real defined line there, because I'm going to, ta-da, delete out that floor level. So I'm going to finish this stair here by just literally adding a rectangle to box it out. So I want this to be gone. So as you can see here, I have a real nice defined stair. Now for this project, I really don't want you to worry about, you're going to notice on the second floor that we have lines all over the place from the floor level below. Do not delete those, okay? The reason those are there is because we don't have any thickness level to our floor. So we're literally seeing the floor level below, which is totally fine for this project. So don't stress out if you start to see that. So we're pretty much done. The next step is going to be adding texture for all of the house. So I'm going to go over that in the next video.